going to be, going to Genesis 6 today. Okay. Again, I'm just kind of like rising and shining, and so we're gonna go ahead and go into Genesis 6 because something in me just told me to go ahead and go there. And so, with all of the things that are going on in this realm, I feel today. Again, we talk about things that are past, present, and future here. I feel like there's this kind of reverse psychology kind of game or something like that being played right now. Okay. It's all to get, the Empress to act some kind of way so they can try to take the godliness out of her. Um, and I just think that this chapter here is very telling. Like, this is like, it is, there's a lot of sense of like coldness. I don't know if it's me or me picking up on somebody else's energy this morning. I feel like there is we're in Genesis, right? But I feel like there's definitely some revelations to this or in unveiling to some things. There's this power struggle, right? There's this no respect. It's almost like a female getting a position as president, okay? No credentials, no nothing, chosen by God, put it in that place, and just sit back and, for God to sit there, what I'm saying, energetically, right? For now. And for God to sit here and watch and see how, or source, okay? To sit here and watch and see how people are treating, hold on. All right, so for God to see that man is up to no good, there can't be found one good man, right? And then appoint his daughter, that has worked very hard, that cares for the people, that's upright, to be in a position of power, and for these cowards to go behind the scenes and try to defile her energy or her image here, okay? I like, people should just be really embarrassed because, again, whether this is past, present, or future, I see it. Now, this is about to get on my nerves. All right. So you got people, I could see the little faces turning cherry red or, frowning and things like that. I can also see some of my soul siblings and some of my maybe celestial siblings, feeling some kind of way about it. But there's also this sense of like my soul siblings trying to tell me that they have already, what I'm saying, made it so that they are the ones in charge over me, even though they know it was supposed to be the other way around. And they're basically trying to say that everything will have to be done between them to get to the Father, okay? So they've caused all this chaos and all this commotion and all of these rumors and all of these things, in order to do this. And I feel like also this has to do with that Inanna energy of defiling her image to the Father. Because I feel like there was some kind of something between her and the Father. Because, again, she had more authority and power than her father, and then her father might not have liked that. So, it's a tricky, it's tricky dicky around here. And I think it have to do with the feminine energy here, okay? Or that energy of Venus. Again, now I didn't do a video on it yet, but I did put up a lot of different images on my Instagram under _seeking. I'm kind of upset I can't find my glasses, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So there's this energy, like I said, I was like, why am I feeling this way? Why all of a sudden today? And it's almost like there is a brother or a past lifetime husband. I don't know where, like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I just can't. Like, I don't know where this stands, where we stand, why it's like this. I don't know. I can't afford to know. But the thing that offends me is that I'm pretty sure all of these people and some of these beings know exactly what has been done to me. I don't know if this because they feared something that would happen. But, like I said, when people are harming people viciously and they are doing it because they have a position of power, a platform, or the finances to do so, it's the ugliest thing in the world to me. And so, again, like I said, I feel like it is, we read something about the 10,000 falling at the, but you won't be touched. It's going to happen. I feel like there is a clearing house. Now, y'all know that you know, remember that you used to get those little sticker stamp things in the mail, you know, back in the 90s probably. I don't know why I like them things so much, but it's kind of like that publishers. Yeah, that's what it was. Publishers Clearinghouse. I think that that's what's going on at this point in time, because there's not like, there's always going to be light and dark and good and evil. And again, I feel when Source is speaking, in this manner, of course, he or she or they want you to know what's coming for you. Like, this is what I'm saying. These people in large groups can vilify and put somebody on an island and shell out all this energy towards somebody in order to try to mentally intimidate. And see, that's why I know God made me different. That's why I don't mind being alone. I know I'm different. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to be asked to that's why when people do stuff to me, it ain't even no time to forgive. You know what I'm saying? The forgiveness just goes somewhere. And I don't, you know, I'm like, is this healthy? Because I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't penetrate me the same. It just don't. It don't penetrate me the same anymore. And I guess this is a part of the process to have to go through. And there's no hiding it. You know, these guys and these women and these other beings and stuff, they like to throw stones and hide hands. I want you to see. And that's the thing about me when I used to be someone who fought. Okay. You know, like, you, as soon as you come to me like that or whatever, okay, my mom used to say you had to wait until somebody hit you first, but I said no, that might not be, you know, you wait until somebody hits you first and your ass might not get back up. All right, that's what I went by. So if you got too close and we already, you know, y'all know how it is, okay, you already know it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? It's just a wrap. I'm not waiting for you to hit me first, okay? And so I feel like that's the mentality of the people that are going against people like me. But the thing is, I don't want to hide. Like, I know somebody is on the other side here when it comes to as above, so below. Somebody is above, thinking like in ranking, like, because they've already had time to manipulate the minds of the people. So again, all the people are watching. It's like all eyes on me. So it's kind of like that reverse psychology. So somebody will do something and then they're really afraid of what you could do, but then they're going to counteract that with trying to put you in a position where you can't reply. And it's kind of like blackmailish. But it's kind of like, you know, you can paint me however you want to paint me, because Source is telling me that some of these people have to go. I'm a loving, caring person. I've never murdered anybody. I don't have a record. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very peaceful person, but I'm also someone who, at the end of the day, I look to husband or soulmate, twin flame, twin ray, you know, soul siblings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But when everybody, like I said, is watching you and everybody is in against you, and you tend to go within and then you find Source, right? Okay, you tend to say, dang, I haven't even been here that much, really, so I don't even know why you're dealing with me for real still. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But this is where I'm at, okay? So while I'm sitting here talking about all this stuff, the stuff that have to do with these worldly things, I have to always draw it back into that core something that's within myself. So I feel like this is a setup. Somebody is trying to get me to react in some type of manner or some type of way. They want to seem like my words are aggressive, or, oh, look, this person is absent-minded, or something of that nature. No, I want you to know. I want you to know that whatever I'm, when it comes to the Most High, okay, and my Most High self and the Source that I'm dealing with, it's time to clean. I don't know, like, I don't know if like that's the same thing as draining the swamp or whatever, but it's like people been talking about it for a long time. So I feel like what they're going to do is say, oh my, because I can feel that Source is still working something out with some power and authority. I don't want to trick nobody. I don't want to mislead nobody to make you think that something ain't coming. I don't want to tell you what's good is evil and evil is good. The only reason why I feel like I said, I had to go back within, because I'm like, you know, Source is not the author of confusion. Okay. So if I'm feeling confused about who my friends and foes are, that's a problem. So I think Source said, let me go ahead and make it thinner. Let me thin some things out a little bit, okay? Because I feel like somebody, if there's nobody on this earth that sees the changes in me, okay? If there's nobody else that can see the value in me, Source can, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go into this because I do feel like this is a sibling or, another star seed or, some siblings or whatever trying to whatever. And these are people that, I have nothing but love for. It's just, it's apparent to me that it may not be the same. It's apparent to me, but I know that it's not really a personal thing. I know it's like some kind of jealousy or power struggle or something because they can get together and meet up and try to trick me or hide everything behind my back or, hex me or vex me or whatever the fuck they're doing. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. It's always the good-hearted one. I feel like that is mistreated in that way. Okay. Because they think that you won't get down and dirty. No, I'm not going to get down and dirty for a man in their bull to take people's property and to do things like this. But when it comes to bringing order or justice or balance, okay, I'm all in. All right. So we're going to go ahead and read 6 because I feel like this is also, like I said, a spouse, a common, like I said, this could be a spouse, a friend, a co-worker, a companion, whatever. Okay. That wants to maybe even reconcile, but don't know how to say it, or is trying to see where I'm at when it comes to this clearinghouse energy. And the problem is, I don't care what they think. I don't care what people think. If they're going to try to say that I'm being vicious or violent or something like that, that God don't care either. You know what I'm saying? Source don't care either. Because these is people, they already know what they've been doing. All right. I fell asleep watching Thor last night. Wait, what's today? Is it Thor's Day? No, it's Wednesday. Hey, maybe we're getting prepared. Maybe we're just getting prepared, okay? Because I feel like there's so much lies. I was having a conversation last night. I said, why? Okay, women could kind of like, we could sweet talk. We can kind of like manipulate a situation or whatever. But I'm just thinking like, how in the world is, if your whole, somebody, okay, they made your whole, without your permission or you knowing, they made your whole life a lie. And then blame you for something that might have happened. I'm trying to see, because there's something just on my mind. I'm just wondering my damn self, okay? And then because, you know what? This is what I'm saying, okay? Okay, and then, okay, let's say this, okay? There's something where your life might be a whole lie, okay? Where somebody vacated the premises. They left. They faked their death. They went out for milk one day, never came back. You end up, okay, let's say this is some crazy story, right? Just say we talking Genesis, genosis, or clone, or some kind of energy, okay? Now, let's just say somebody is sent. Say this is God or something, okay? And so they send a replacement in that's in their likeness, right? To sit with their wife. And we think about this when we talk about Bathsheba, okay? None of this stuff is complaints for me. Like I said, I don't even harbor problems that people send in towards me for 1 second. I acknowledge it to see where it fits in on the map, and I keep on moving, okay? So let's say this whole energy of Bathsheba, say Solomon was leaving Bathsheba alone because he was fucking her friends, or been around the world. Okay. How can he expect, all right, for, if she was as beautiful as she was, for somebody not to try to intimidate, manipulate, do this? I mean, these days it could be a date rape drug, because we like to go ahead and bring it from the beginning, supposedly, okay, until this day, okay, to 2022, and what it would be like if we was talking about these same scenes in the same scenarios in this time, okay? Also, like I was saying, let's say it's the person that, like I said, fake their death and leave or whatever. And then you end up living your life regular because you actually think that this is who the fuck you posted. This is who this was, right? Okay. You can't really tell the difference. And then they made me think about like, dang, how much do we look at each other even in the same household and stuff like that? How much do we look at each other? How much do we really dig in and tap in and talk to each other? How much, you know, do people really watch people's demeanor? When did I stop watching the demeanor of the motherfucker next to me? Why did, you know what I'm saying? What is going on here? What, can I be programmed too? You know what I'm saying? Can I be manipulated in a sense, right? And I feel like, you know, your mind can be kind of jaded sometimes, but your it's like your body and your, maybe even your body can, man. But your spirit and your soul, I just don't think nobody can deal with that with me. And most time when I'm dealing with y'all, or when I'm dealing with this channel, or I'm dealing with something that has something to do with other people, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm in service to people. That's why I don't really trip about donations and stuff like that, because I feel like God got me, okay? And again, people take that and try to make fun because you don't have much, or you don't have this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole, you know, I feel like people don't understand it, okay? But like I said, the strange events or whatever that have occurred, okay? And then say this person, you know, is watching you from a distance, right? They fake their death. Let's just go so-called sci-fi. They fake their death. They watching you from a distance, right? Okay, say these people were soulmates and the person was, you know, didn't realize that half of their soul was missing, okay? So, you know, this calls for things to happen here, okay? You're not even, you're not sure why you feel like you're mourning something. Like, I think people don't understand what this journey and what the fuck this have been, including the motherfucker that's trying to play with me. That I can't help to just still love this person, even though I know it might be some, you know what I'm saying, or it's some shady shit going on around this person. The core of that person, I don't think is horrible. I think it's the shit going on around this situation, around this, and government's trying to hide shit, and you know, it's just. But going within has helped me see that was not depression you were going through. You were grieving the loss of someone, not knowing that that was not them with you. That that person was no longer, and that this is not even that fucking person. But could you imagine that person coming back trying to persecute you, and they have a whole second fucking life that has something to do with all these energies, all right? And then maybe even this person visits you in your sleep, in your dreams, in the night, in your mind, or something like that. And then you got to take on the load of everything from this person too. And nobody knows what the fuck is going on. Nobody really believes in a wife of God. Nobody really believes in any of this shit. And you have to go through it, okay? So this is not a pity party. You know, I actually wrote a little poem, song / something yesterday about 𝑴𝑑𝑒𝑒𝑒. But you know, like I said, it's a shame because again, I feel like with this energy, I feel like people have been feeding, like I said, off my fucking essence, dude. These the same people that will tell you pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get out and do something when you know motherfuckers been. You should be a fucking quadrillionaire right now. If it's not for suing motherfuckers for your business ideas and all this other shit, it should be for other shit. Like putting you in harm's way or doing these other fucking things or slander. You see what I'm saying? Or the millions and billions that already would have been already given to you in some kind of inheritance that these motherfuckers chose to split up with property and shit all over the place. It's funny because people think you don't know, but you do know, and everybody's waiting to see how much you know. You know, it's just like, really? Because you're psychic, not psychotic. And it's so we're not saying it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that people are able to do these things and get away with them. What bothers me is that these people that think they're so strong and they're so funny and they can work so good without me can't figure out how to end it or stop it. Not even when it just comes to me, but when it comes to other people that are suffering from these things. They want to look at all of these things or talk about them in different terms in the likeness of what we're talking about and not getting straight to the chase. Why is that? Because it's not a priority for these people. They're gaining or benefiting something from the behavior or these acts of crimes or this war on humanity. That's why. They want to thin out God's people. And God said, I'm going to make them thinner. Okay? So again, and this person had the nerve to come back, possibly, right? And then try to just make you feel like you, or make sure that they feel everybody else with this certain way of looking at you, so that when you do stand up for yourself, you can't even really, or make you, like on a public platform, speak about your situation and air out everything about you, while this person is behind the scenes feeding the fuel to all of the masses about you, okay? In some kind of way. But in order for you to clear something up, you have to embarrass yourself or make yourself look less than by professing everything to this person and everyone in front of the world. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then somebody, let's just say somebody come back and then they mad at you because you done moved on with your life somehow, somewhat, with the person that they left there with you that you thought was fucking them. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is just some crazy. Like, what if that was just some, we talking sci-fi here. But what if this was the case, and this is kind of God cause I told you there's a narcissistic God, there's a God that's cool, and there's a jealous God. All right? And I don't know why I'm looking at this Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay? Because I went back to that energy yesterday, all right, about them going off and doing whatever or building the ark. And I said, you know what? Maybe God shouldn't have let Noah put that fucking ark together with his wife and his kids, because maybe these motherfuckers played God. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they shouldn't have. Maybe they should. I'm going to have to go ahead and look into it, because the ancestors saying something is amiss. Something is amiss. The ancestors saying you being fucking played. This is actually your ex or somebody that left you without you even knowing, that's running off and trying to start some shit with another whole family. You know what I'm saying? That, like, this is what's been happening to the family line of these American guys that's my fucking ancestors for a long time. And they want to play God and then curse me when I'm the one professing this shit, while they all looking at me, spying on me, probably got everything in my fucking house tapped. You understand what I'm saying? So the who's who? Who's who? And what's really going on? Like, because these people think that I can't sense this, because they just, like, you can't believe everything you hear and everything you see, but it's something about this sense. That's what I'm saying. It's something about this sense, and it's something about this Gnostic energy that it works well with a narcissist, because you don't have the evidence, you don't have the proof. They know you don't have. They work together to make sure they put a covering over them when they do things wrong, but they want to expose. They want to make sure that they monitor you like they did in Iran, or in the dome, or mining the dome of the capital energy or the Star family for the past 20 years when it comes to Chirac or 9/11 or the towers coming down. See, because I see the allegorical, you see, symbolic measures, okay? It's annoying. And I'm not even mad at the people. It's the situation. It's you just see what I'm saying? How I look at things is like patterns. I read patterns. I see things. I like to look at the shit from above, and then I like to go to the root of it to fix it. Fuck everything else in between, because once you fix the root of the thing, it changes everything. I don't hold grudges. I don't take shit personal. I see things for what they are. And then instead of getting revenge, of course I'm going to speak on them, but instead of getting revenge, I would like to just fix the shit with some people so that it won't happen again. Like, but I guess that everybody is not built that way, okay? Because I feel like there's something about women and men right now where I feel like women are being targeted because of things that men think that they are exposing from behind the scenes. But these men have been absent, whether it's absent-minded or absent. in some kind of way in these women's lives. It's like a mass something here. Not a mass exodus, but a mass something of slandering women or something of this nature here. You know, and it's almost like these men have been a free-for-all. They've been doing something in the astral plane for a very fucking long time. And they're blaming women as if the women can't sense, or we don't have that gut instinct something. You know, a lot of times we look at these situations with people and we're not realizing that there's a whole nother dimension or parallel something. And people can talk about it like it's all separate, but it's still sometimes anchored to the same individual here. Okay, to us. So they call it this and they call it that, but it's really your body being connected to something that is greater, some source of something here. Where just because things are being done in the dark doesn't mean that it's not affecting someone in the light. And that's the weight. That's the weight. See, I feel like these family lines have been able to put the weight on. I'm not going at them. I'm telling them just in case you don't, because sometimes a motherfucker don't know. So I'm telling you because you probably don't know. I'm not even upset with you. I'm upset with the fact that what the fuck are we missing here? It's never too late. So we have smell, okay? And I feel like, you know, like I said, we're dealing with some different types of beings. Like we have been recreated in some kind of sense here, okay? The Lord God did it in Genesis. So again, I don't know like who needs to hear that, but I feel like women are being persecuted for things of having an absent father or absent, you know, like I said, even some of these children, some of these star seeds or some of these beings maybe having absent. So again, while I'm telling this side of the story, which is the more spiritual aspect, these people are trying to rally up something that maybe a Candace Owens or something like that would be. And this, we already went through this cycle already. So I don't see, all right, because I feel like that person does maybe have some kind of shared DNA or something, okay? So I already see this, okay? So they're going to keep on trying to persecute me this way because I'm at-home mom and don't have these credentials. And I promised y'all that I was going to be the fuck on top, right? Regardless if they show me or my presence or not, okay? Because they can try to use their force or whatever, or try to manipulate the situation, okay? It's just like they can't touch this, really. I think it's a very selfless thing to know how powerful you are on this plane right now and let these fools sit here and try to play you over and fucking over again. They can change that which is with around me, but you cannot change the fact of who the fuck I am. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there will be plenty of people that you see, okay, especially in public, that would not be here right now if I was that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? If I really wanted to really go there. So we have shock. We have pump in reverse, okay? Because they don't, these, and like I said, these men are from Mars energy. These masculines don't understand what they're doing when they're going around the world doing whatever they're doing, okay? In the astral plane and coming back to you as their kingdom spouse or common law spouse or something. And lots of us don't even know that we have them, okay? And when they come back to us, right? And even with that communication, whether it's telepathic or some kind of something here, okay? Like I said, through astral something or whatever. That it still transmutes. It still does something, okay? Where it affects these women possibly on a day-to-day basis. And like I said, the women that are most prone to these kinds of encounters are usually women that do not hang around with a lot of people. If you notice, even in the tarot community, you know, but at the same time, people are balancing this shit out. Like, oh, you need to get out more. You need to do this more. You need to do this more. But, you know, you don't understand that a lot of us, again, what they're telling me, the ancestors are telling me, now have a target on our back. And now these key players from the top are turning their backs and going off and doing whatever and spending their wealth that they've gotten from you, okay, through dowry or whatever, without you fucking even knowing half of it, okay? And you're just sitting there with a target on your back. With maybe a stalker left behind because you didn't know that thousands of men might have been peering on you in your fucking shower and your children. Okay? So yeah, we're hot. I'm fucking hot. And we're talking about this is past, present, or future. You know, God said he was going to do something new this time, but I don't know. Since I see the flood coming in, it seems as though that's not something different. Okay? It seems like there's something the same. So obviously, maybe we're not dealing with God. We're dealing with somebody that's got the people fooled as if that's who the fuck they are or what they are. And that we're actually persecuting and killing the real God. Could be what it is. Because you don't understand that you've been manipulated on a mass scale. Okay? So we have the snail in reverse here. Okay? So I think this King of Wands, okay? No, I think it is the Nine of Pentacles that has the snail there, okay? Oh, you know, I don't know why I just said, because that's my Jin Saki card. Somebody think you slow. And like I told you about that person, that little, you know, preppy kid or whatever, that, you know, has a certain credentials in their family line or whatever, or, and they already know that you're supposed to be looked at as the troublemaker. So they try to amp up the things and do little things like throw your pencil off your desk on their way, like they're perfect and they don't do any wrong. You know what I'm saying? And because they know that if you even make a peep, because you are looked at, like I said, as the class clown, or looked at somebody that people don't understand, or the teachers get very frustrated with really quick, that they can go ahead and get away with the shit that they're doing. Until that day when you bop somebody upside their fucking head. You understand what I'm saying? And you feel bad then because you know you could, you know, do some damage and you really didn't want to do that. Okay, but ain't nobody listening. So it's funny that Nine of Pentacles, I'm pretty sure it's the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, because the King of Pentacles has the lizard at his feet. Okay, but the Nine of Pentacles has a little tiny snail walking across there, and it's almost like it's almost like the rabbit in the hare. Ah, okay, that matches these cards. Okay, so it's almost like the rabbit in the you know, everybody expect that the hare is supposed to win, okay? I don't know why it's making me think red, Seth, okay? Energy, redhead children, okay? Even the bird on that card has red hair. Because we're only in 6 now, but the children of Seth or whatever would already be here in 2022. So when you can, you know, that's precept upon precept to me. Looking at it in that light. Now with the first flood, oh, that's a big old hawk. Okay, with the first flood, yeah, that would have been whatever this new. But now let's think, all these pages didn't already happen now. And now we had another flood. Okay, so Seth and them children already here. I don't know why I have an attraction to red-headed people. One of my babies even got a little bit of red in her hair. And that's the one that for a while, she was out of touch with me, boy. But I think that, I think that's changed for some reason. But I think it's also maybe there's something low-key, like a smirk there. I think it's changed. There's like a smirking energy. Because I feel like something has changed. Or somebody feels like positions have changed, or maybe this is a God figure that has tried to replace me with a child, okay, or something of that nature. All right, I mean, because these are the things that God's deal with, so why can't we talk about them? Yeah, okay, so again, to put the star in reverse, so this is this energy of this masculine energy that wants to say anything to me. All right, even cause my death because I don't agree or something like this, or because I want to tell my story. Okay, I want to put the sun in reverse, okay? With temperance, mixing up shit behind the scenes or whatever with other people. You know what I'm saying? So they can become enlightened in a negative fashion or something. Now, this person could then change their mind, okay? About what they were doing. Because now they're having their beliefs changed because bloodlines have been leading in the backgrounds with secret societies. I done bit my lip, y'all. I'm sorry. And all this stuff, all this time to be going against the Empress and going against true love and using brute force and all the and shit. Brute is in my name. But, you know, we are really sweet people, really. Okay? But we fighters, motherfucker, if you come. If you coming, if you come without being called for, motherfucker, it could be a problem. Get real fucking beastly. Okay? And it's not even really violent or vicious with the mind. It's more with them fucking hands. You understand? So that's why these people can probably operate on that level with the mind, because we don't get down like that really. When it comes to manipulating situations and shit like that. Now, some of the younger ones might, okay? But I'm wondering who's their daddies. I think that Aquarius got a little red in her hair. So anyways, yeah, this is my Saki card. And we still got these same cards out from yesterday. The Lovers. I feel like the Saki energy is also have something to do with this, something that's between these two lovers as well, okay? I feel like the Saki got some kind of connection with one of these masculines too. I'm just saying, all right? And she's the one in the public eye, right? Maybe she's about to slip behind the back door or whatever. But this is why our energy's kind of, I don't know, for some reason. Because we just not read it in the Bible now about laying with people actually adds these people onto your repertoire or something, some kind of how. Okay? And again, when you're dipping or double dipping, well, you know, you're giving off secrets to one client. What I'm not understanding is what did they do to me to really alter me so that I can't see outwardly. I can't see attacks against me. I can see attack, like I can see things coming in from above or on high from like the government. I can see like what they talk about when they trying to, you know, get us to go in a certain, but I like when it comes to friends and family and stuff. So that must just mean that, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Okay. I mean, all I can say is I am that motherfucking I am. Okay. And then I don't have to worry about a motherfucker coming for me. Actually, that's what they want me to do, but I don't really have to. And I know that deep down in the core, right? But they use these tactics and waste their time trying to use the moon energy and Georgia and shit like that to try to like whip me into submission here. That's why this milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. But then they end up taking what they need or whatever and then leaving. Okay, because they got these bitches sitting here watching and paying attention to everything that's going on. All right, to try to, you know, make the Empress like she ain't all that or whatever. And leave her at the end like she ain't, you know, she ain't worthy or nobody don't want her or whatever. Or there's no value or something here. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's the devil. I don't know. It seems like the devil is really smitten. It seems like the devil is kind of smitten by the Empress. Because the devil probably trying to tell her how God been treating her all this time. Or a God. And playing with her money. And he want the victory to be hers this time. Is that what we're seeing? So he's the one that came in and whispered in the ear to bring some of these lies and manipulation and these, you know, because the sun is in black sackcloth here. Okay, so you know, was this or covered in ashes even here? Okay, looking at these illusions that have been fed, carrying the burden for all these people, including family members or soul siblings or other people that you weren't even aware you were carrying the burdens for, or having these people playing around in your energy, not even really aware of, you know, how, I'm telling y'all, we could write a book, we could really do it on certain behaviors and things like this. Okay, which is why life is just about living it. However you see fit. If you're a loner and you like to be at home and read books and do whatever, if that's what you enjoy doing, okay? You know what I'm saying? If you like to travel, whatever. If you like to sleep, like, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here, okay? I feel like people was trying to make this God energy into something totally different than what it was. And it was for control. Same thing about the mask mandates. Control. Like, what? Like, I don't understand. But it doesn't matter because, you know, we allow these people to stay in power because they have certain credentials, but they don't have a fucking heart to continue to do the things that they're doing. So maybe God and the universe and the ancestors are saying, wait a minute. Let's not even pay attention to all that. I'm going to form somebody from fucking birth to come in and do this particular job. I'm going to have them go through the motions. I'm going to have them see things and go through things and, you know, be empathic and all these things so that they can know. And I'm going to build them up. But the people rejected them. The people rejected them. Just like they did Jesus. And I told y'all, if Jesus or the Christ came today, you would do the same damn thing. You would do the same thing. I'm surprised that some of us ain't dead already. You understand what I'm saying? It's not our fault, really. I mean, I have over 1,000 something videos on this platform, man. And that's what I'm saying. There's no one like gives gratitude or anything, like I said. And so, like, it is what it is. Like, whatever you feed into is what's going to take over. If we feeding into just hustling mentality, which can sometimes lead to selfish behavior and narcissistic behavior, and you're willing to mow down anybody that get in your way when it comes to your hustle, okay? If the God you trust is the one on that dollar bill that got that web entangled there for you all or us all, okay? If you don't realize that source could be, you know, in the vessel of a person that's on this plane at a particular time, and you treat anybody any kind of way, not knowing if this is somebody that is a son or God. This could be the vessel of God. And you treat people any old kind of way. You don't know what. So when I put that Rambo quote up about I want them to know that death is coming, that I mean that shit. I mean it. If you did something to hurt a child, or if you did some shit that's crazy and you continue to do it and you haven't turned away from it, I want you to know. Because I feel like we talking physical, just like the same way they did it with paper genocide and all this shit. It could be physical. It could be fucking emotional. You could be cut off severance where you ain't going to have your sight and your gifts no more. Or it can be, you know what I'm saying, like I said, real motherfucking death. I don't get to choose. And you know why? Because people didn't want to join together and help certain people. And so other higher ups and other energies that you may see and you may not see might have to be enlisted. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I see. All right. So again, it said here in 6. Let's go ahead. We done went here several times before. But again, I find something new every single time. So it says, now a population explosion took place upon the earth. I wonder if this is somebody opening up the southern gates or the southern border. I wonder if this is also talking about, you know, somebody being upset with a feminine energy and allowing their spirit to be contaminated with dark energies, sending demon energies and stuff like that on people in the night or in their sleep. Okay. I'm just seeing like that Thriller cover with Michael Jackson with all them, you know, the dead people. Like, I see dead people. Like 6th Sense, but we dealing with 9th motherfucking sense around here. Yeah, I feel like this is also a God not treating a feminine right, but also keeping her restricted, but also kind of like from others or whatever, but also in a sense of exploiting her in a sense for punishment, for exposing the little things that some of these gods may be doing to feminine energy here. Because I told you it's a war against the womb. We done talked about so many things on this platform. The first video I ever had been flagged for was the War on the Wombs video. Okay? And it was right on point. You know, it would be nice if I had an assistant or somebody, you know, and this is what I feel like these people knew. They tried to do everything on this realm in the 3D to try to stop and block my money and all the access to things and people and everything like this. They thought they was slick. And it's like, man, I haven't even planned for this or been trained for this. These people been trained for this my whole life, watching me my whole fucking life. And you still ain't just won and closed the fucking shit up? That's a shame. Constantly bringing new people in on your attack against the Empress or God, and you still ain't won? Let's see what it's saying, because I didn't proofread this or nothing. But I have right here written in this book. Oh, we got too many markers in here. Flood. And there's an arrow pointing at this 6 energy. Okay? All right? So flood is making me think about pools or sacred pools. You know, things like this. Also, foreign energy or foreign whips. Okay? Yeah, so, but it says here, okay, what else do we have here? Haunted, what the hell does that say? I don't know. I don't know what that says. Antediluvian, 1776. We have relief, farming ground, and curse circled here. Okay. Thoughts. Repented. I thought I just said that. Grieved. Lord. Corrupt. Earth. No, these are just like sometimes how I do things. A beggar. So this is probably something that I wrote out that was, I didn't even know this day it would help me. The gopher wood. Okay. We've been seeing a lot about beaver here. Earth. Yeah. Corrupt. Okay. Yeah. Waters. Food, eaten, Noah, and commanded him. Okay. So Dante, wait. 1763. Dante. I don't know if this is talking about Dante's Inferno. A right of something enslaves. They shall be something for fools. They shall be something for fools. Okay, so I don't know, like these just my little notes or whatever. I could have wrote these 10 years ago. I probably had this Bible for about 6 years. So it could be from any time when I did these markings or whatever, all right? But it says here, it says, it was at this time that the beings from the spirit world, okay? And it says from the spirit world means literally the sons of God. Used here in the sense of his created supernatural beings, but no longer godly with a little g in character. Maybe giants. Oh, what does it say here? It says some, because my mind sometimes can be like a clear slate. Like I don't even remember a lot by heart about, you know how some preachers or whatever, they be like, go to John 6:16 and no. I don't see it like that. Sometimes I don't even remember what the hell we sent, but I bet you one thing, if this is recorded or pre-recorded, I bet you something is going to come up out of there that you're not going to hear up in that church. I bet you something going to come up in here that's going to make you think. Because that's all, I don't even want you to think like me most times. I just want a motherfucker to think. I bet you heard me say a curse word here because I'm just keeping it real, because I feel like that's what Source would do. I feel like Source have put me up on a pedestal for some kind of reason, and know my voice, know that I talk like this, and know that I work like this, and I move like this. So again, it's saying the supernatural beings that were created, and I think this have to do with AI. Some comment, and this is why they wanted to get rid of, this is why they did kill the Gnostics, which would have been probably my people or the American gods. Dealing with gnosis or genosis or that energy of genius, okay? Which again could be call you a demon because they want to remove you from man because you see the truth and you don't give a fuck about what they say. You're going to still talk it. And it may be something that's not written in your trained, manipulated, indoctrinated it's a cross between the spirit world. That's why I laugh. I mean, I think that some of these people that are like, hoity-toity, like people or whatever, they're looking like, oh, look at what this person is saying. They're a clown, you know. Oh, look, they're like, you know, I feel like there's something about the energy of Kamala and Biden where they're trying to ridicule, you know, they may not understand what I'm saying here, but at the end of the day, these are the people that is not going to matter if they understand or not at the end, because they're going to be on that list. Oh, so I feel like this is the energy of the word. Like, maybe that's why I put this here. Made them look like fools, because God's, you know, lowest form of being with no education is going to make man's children look like fools. They don't like it. Those people that be in school that don't like it the one time when you do get a victory against them because the teacher saw them do the shit, and then you like, see? And then they say, well, you know what, Catherine, I did see you do that shit. Going on to the office. You know, that is what I'm talking about, okay? Why am I in this mood and this energy today? Okay? I don't know. Because I do feel like a small victory or something. I feel like a masculine is kind of seeing it the way that I'm talking now. But I can't trust none of these motherfuckers that tell them. I can't. I always know that I've known, okay? I can't know, okay? I've known that whenever they come, it's some kind of drop. It's some kind of something. It's always that sideways step. It's always something, okay? And you're going to get it from your own people and their own beings, then, like I said, I don't know. Maybe something is changing here. Like I said, I see, like I said, Satan, Lucifer, the devil, you know, all these different energies. But again, there's still, if there's a mother of the all, right? She's a mother of that energy too. This might be the one that's closest to his mama. And see what his daddy them doing and his friends doing to his mama, and like, she don't even deserve that shit. I see my mama for who she is this time. Maybe that's why she called on him. Maybe that's why her sons of the earth is trying to get rid of her sons of, or the sons of the south will try to get rid of the sons of the north. India Superior, Asia Minor. That other kind of energy. Yeah, something is going on here. It's a clash of fucking titans here, okay? All right, so let's just read this. All right, y'all. This is taking too long. I don't know why I'm just feeling this kind of way, okay? But anyways, it says, okay. All right. So it was at this time that the being from the spirit world, okay? Beings from the spirit world, okay, looked upon the beautiful earth, women. Okay, so we in Enoch, basically, possibly, okay? I don't know. And I be wondering, is Noah Enoch? You know what I'm saying? I be wondering some of these things. And is it Nephi in the Book of Mormon? Anyways, looked upon the beautiful earth women and took any they desired to be their wives. So these are the rebellious sons. These are the ones saying, mama, I'll take you down if you try to remove me from my bitches. You understand what I'm saying? All right? Or auntie, sister, wife. You see what I'm saying? Brown skinned girls. Or all skinned girls. Okay? You understand? Leave your hands for a white, like all this energy, okay? It's funny because it's like the energy trickles down. It's like me in that world energy and these two wands, and it just trickles down. Or maybe one of these two wands can also embody or embed that energy of that world card feminine energy. And that's why I be looking at them sometimes real funny, like, man, did you really in my energy like that? It could, like, cat fight, not so much as being any kind of way, but catty. It's like this like I don't have a chance to do that because I'm just seeing everybody's great, everybody's nice. I love these soul siblings and they plotting heavy behind my back. So again, it's like that diva-ness, that cattiness. Like when I realize that this may be coming from some of these energies as well. And they're tired. They're tired of only, you know, being able to deal with this one feminine energy and this world card energy. Okay? They want to sample something. They want a sample. Wait, what did my daughters used to call it? Oh, when we went to Sam's Club, they would say, yeah, oh, we're going to go to Sam's Club. We're going to get some of those examples. Some of those examples, right? So, again, people might look at my mood today and just try to judge me on it. But I'm just a colorful person. I'm sorry. You know, I paint, like, that song keep coming on for some reason. The Colors of the Wind, okay? So, we have the Emperor here, okay? So, I don't know. Now we're getting somewhere, possibly. All right? That just made me realize how serious it is for some people to have power over censorship or silencing people. Because you wonder sometimes, do you not take it there? So then they can challenge you on who you are when you do. You know, you don't want to take it there because you don't want to lose your platform or your voice. In 2020, losing your voice or your platform here, it could be the end of some people. Real lives. You know what I'm saying? Businesses and things like that. So it's a very, you know, people, if that is going to be the case, and then it should be somebody that is going to be fair and balanced and righteous in their judgment. Even though I don't think people should be able to restrict anybody's, freedom of speech. It's just, even if you got something bad to say about me, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You can't affect my core being, okay? But when we create an army or a military force and secretly throw stones and hide hands, I don't, when I'm doing my videos or the videos that I used to do that people might have looked at as some kind of way, all right? Or felt some kind of way about, I really didn't think about the backlash that could come, but I guess at that moment I really didn't care. And I really don't care now. But I didn't start a warmongering campaign and secretly meet with a whole bunch of people to try to hurt somebody, harm somebody, or talk about. I told you, just like I'll be telling you right in front of your face, what I was saying. Okay? But these people, it's dangerous because we have secret clubs and groups and people that have access to information and documents about you. Do you understand what I'm saying? That can have access to you and your children, and that's dangerous. Wasn't no campaign for me. It was just me. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. And she's holding on to this energy here like it's mine. Okay? So I don't know. All right? I don't know why when I see this card, it gives me a Queen of Cups that can actually see. Okay? Some of these Queen of Cups are just stalkers. They watch you on a screen all day from an office or from their home. And some of these Queen of Cups can actually see. Like they're up there. Their mind, they're up there. Okay? These may be also mates with some of these masculine energies from these children that have been created by gods, earthly gods. It just is what it is. Okay? However it's been done, I don't know. But I'm just saying. Okay? They could have been formed. Okay? In the womb. That could be that womb of your mother, your earthly mother, or that could be also in the womb when they were checking you out to see where you would go into the kingdom, you know, after it had been brought down to the earth or whatever, or brought into the earth, okay? So again, it says, looked upon the beautiful earth women, and they took as they desired the wives, and Jehovah said, or Jehovah said, my spirit must not forever be disgraced in man, okay? So I don't know exactly what this is saying. It's like somebody wanted to take something down a notch. Somebody wanted to defile something or dirty something. And somebody made a deal with the devil or something. Maybe a 7-year itch or something like this. And, to allow for some studies or something to be done. And now this God don't want or want this animal or because animal means people, right? Okay. In etymology, back. It just depends on where you fall in the category of the caste or the class. Which I don't even understand why we still need that. Because if, like, people say race don't matter, but if the race we look at it, the way that we look at race today didn't matter, then why the fuck is it still on applications? for car insurance, for other things, whatever it would be on. But if we go ahead, I've posted it for you, a portion of it anyway, on _Seeking on Instagram. If you guys like to watch the, see the things that I just throw up there randomly throughout my day. I just throw random things up there that if you look at it all together, it makes sense. Okay. So again, I feel like this is maybe Jehovah spreading the love. Okay. That this spirit is not going to be forever with these disgraced in man or by man. Okay. So I don't know. I'm hearing like get it while you can, or sweet potato pie, or apple pie, kind of like how it's sitting in the windowsill in the cartoons with the little steam coming off of it. It says holy evil is holy evil as he or she is. I will give him 120 years to mend his ways. Now, this makes me think, I don't know why it says to mend his ways, but it made me think about Amentes, the halls of Amentes. All right. And then it made me think about this energy here of this myth and symbol in the ancient Egypt. Okay. When it comes to this story of Osiris and them. Okay. The helper of his father, okay, in those extended years of life. And the last 10 years will be in bliss or something like this. So maybe this could be offering, I'm hearing offer up, okay, where somebody is offering up a feminine energy possibly, or masculine energy. I'm hearing bottoms up, okay, to be, used in some kind of way, okay. Possibly sexually, but I don't know, it might benefit somebody in one way or another. I don't know. Because I don't know why I'm sensing that, again, somebody looks at somebody as being cold or something like that, but they don't understand that some people need physical contact with individuals in order to really be able to, they need that. And that's just what it is. And I feel like I'm just really different. Like, I can get to know you, even this telepathic energy. Yeah, I can, I'm not letting too many people in my energy, but one at a time. Okay. What do you want? Like, what is this? I'm still learning I'm learning the ropes. Okay. But at the same time, it's like, people don't understand me. If it ain't 3D, it ain't good for me. That's just how I'm built. I will lose interest, or it's other stuff that I have to do, or that I'm doing with alchemy or whatever, trying to balance out or see what's going on with the world and all these people. And people just look at the Empress as if she's just sitting there and laying there not doing nothing, when there's a whole shit stuff, the core. And that's what I'm saying. When they're talking about global warming, is Earth's core heating up, they don't understand that they're talking about individual. And see that, and I feel like this is another thing. Okay, they're talking about individuals, possibly. And the effects that man have on them individuals that are being oppressed and suppressed and boxed in and treated unfairly. Almost all by their own kind sometimes when these beings visit here, okay? Or when the gods are activated or whatever. That's what I want people to take from this. It's more than just these words. Whenever I'm just sitting here reading this like a story, and I can't comprehend it if I haven't lived it, or if I don't know it. So that's why I know that when we're talking about that Holy Spirit energy being within someone, us, or something, I'm dealing with something else. And it's not going to end like a Malcolm, or I might not be all in front of people's face or written about like them, but I know what's going on here. Mainly because it's a feminine energy is what they don't want to really acknowledge. But they watching. They paying attention. They've tried to take the essence and place it somewhere else or within someone else. It's still not going to stop. It's almost like I'm going to have to live here on the rest of my life, whether a God wants to take me into this second something of destiny or something like this. Okay, a little G God or whatever. Okay, or if I'm going, I don't know where the fuck we going. Okay, but I'm just saying. I feel like if I stay here, I have to be used to it's probably like feel like a damn camera is down my esophagus or something. You know what I'm saying? Did I say esophagus or esophagus? You know what I mean. So yeah. So I feel like while these masculines are gathering up or getting these other kingdom wives or wife or whatever, they're holding back, like I said, the sister. I feel like this is like these 7 people in this sister. And they may have like more Islamic, viewpoints or something like that. Okay. And I'm that daughter that's busting out like, wait, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Because I feel like it's both